Welcome to Melita's Delicacies. Friends, as promised, here I am with my grapefruit marmalade recipe. The grapefruit marmalade which I used in my Christmas cake. And I had promised you that time that I will upload it sooner, and here I am. This grapefruit plant is in my neighbor's yard, and she has been generous enough to gift us these grapefruits through my childhood and even now through my children's childhood. And I have innovated this grapefruit recipe through these grapefruits only. And tell you, these grapefruits are really very sweet ones. So let's get started with the grapefruit recipe. For this I am taking about 3 grapefruits which are nice and ripe. And to make this marmalade, first cut off the rind of the grapefruit and peel it off. Fruits are very nutritious fruit, and especially in season during the winters, rich in vitamin C and a must-have fruit during the winter season. You can have the grapefruit just by peeling it as it is, but grapefruit marmalade, I just love using it in my cakes. Here are my little ones helping me with peeling of fruit. After that, you just break open the grapefruit, separate the sections, and then remove off the segments, peel it off and separate the flesh. Discard the membrane because it is bitter in taste. We do not use it, and then you are ready to use it in your marmalade. I remember the first time when I used it, I thought like I would try it that way, and my marmalade was very bitter. So do watch my recipe till the end so that I will give you every tip and my experience of making the grapefruit marmalade over the years. So peel off flesh. They are really tasty. You can just eat them as they are. Now to begin with, after you separate the flesh of the grapefruit, measure it. It's very important to measure it so that this helps in adding the sugar as you make the marmalade. Now there are 2 ways of measuring it. You either weigh the flesh of the grapefruit and the sugar, or you either measure it in cups. So now my grapefruit is about 7 cups. So I am going to use half the amount of sugar for this. Add a cinnamon stick and about 4-5 cloves depending upon your quantity. And now, just because my grapefruit is more of a dry kind of, although it will release its juice once you start cooking it, but I am using a little of orange juice just to enhance its flavors, since orange juice has a peculiar taste just because of that. This is totally optional. You can do it without it as well. Since I am not using the membrane of the grapefruit which has the pectin, I am using the pulp and the membrane of the oranges to give that pectin to it, or else I need to add market pectin to the marmalade. Juice I have extracted. Now the pulp of the orange, I'm going to grind it in the mixer and use it in the marmalade. So that will add to give it a nice pectin that we require. You can use the grapefruit rind itself in the marmalade. Nicely scrape it like this as I'm showing with the orange rind. Cut it very fine strips and then use it in your marmalade. But over a period of time, I realized that makes the marmalade a little more on a bitter side. So with my experience, I have started using orange peel and zest of the grapefruit rind. But make sure that you cut it very fine. But I prefer it a mixture of either, or just the one also does the best. I am not boiling them separately. I'm straight away adding them to it. Now this is the pulp of the orange that was there. I have ground it very fine and I'm adding it. This will do the job of adding pectin to it. You can skip this step and use market or the store brought pectin to the marmalade. Here I have used the zest of the grapefruit. Usually I cut them into fine strips and put. I'm also using a juice of 1 lime to the marmalade. Now let's get started with cooking the marmalade. So keep it on the gas on medium to high flame, and after about 5 minutes the sugar will start melting. At this point you mix it thoroughly well till all the sugar is dissolved. At this point I will add about a few 4-5 cloves. This is again completely optional, but I do like the flavor of it in the marmalade. And make sure that you keep stirring it and mixing it all well. After about 5 minutes you see the sugar has melted and it has started to boil now. Let it simmer on medium flame for about 15 minutes. You don't continuously need to stir it, but occasionally every 2 minutes or so give it a stir so that everything gets cooked well. Another important tip here is that please use a deep and a wide pan. After about 15 minutes now, it has reduced in its quantity also. Keep stirring every 2-3 minutes. Friends, if you are new to my channel or not subscribed to Melita's Delicacies as yet, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel to support my channel grow. And thank you in advance for doing so. And keep watching Melita's Delicacies for more such interesting recipes that I upload every week. Keep stirring. See, at this stage it's about 20 minutes now and it has reduced in quantity quite, and it's almost done now. You might think that it is quite like runny right now, but over a period of time, as it matures, it will settle down and it will thicken up as well. The pectin in it will make it thicken and settle. Turn off the flame and let it cool down slightly. You can see that after it has cooled a little bit, it has reduced in quantity and thickened up as well. Now bottle it when it is still hot in dry, sterilized, not necessarily dry, but sterilized bottles. To sterilize the bottle, I just boil the washed bottles into water for about 5 minutes and they are ready to use. Bottle it when it is still nice and hot and close the lid when it is hot itself and let it cool at room temperature, and they are ready to be kept in your shelf for 1 year plus. Now I make the grapefruit marmalade usually in this winter season and I use it throughout the year and mostly preserve it more to use into my fruit cakes or especially in some of my desserts. My children also love using it on bread or on toast especially, but I prefer to use it in my cakes. So friends, do try this innovative recipe of mine and enjoy with your family and friends. Now either you remove the cinnamon stick and keep it aside, but I usually put it in one of my bottles and keep it because it will keep releasing its flavors over the time. And I usually leave it in my bottle, a larger bottle, which will remain till my next Christmas to use in my Christmas cake. So do try this recipe and enjoy with your family. Thank you for watching Melita's Delicacy. Lots of love and wishes for the new year. Thank you and God bless. Love, Melita's Delicacies. I hope you will try my recipe when the grapefruits are in season. This is my last year's marmalade which I made in the last season, and I still have the stock of it. You can see it is so creamy kind of consistency, so tempting it is. So please do try this recipe at your home when the grapefruit are in season. This is Melita wrapping up with grapefruit marmalade. Lots of love, Melita's Delicacies.